That is weird.
Daily fun facts with imaginary. Shuckle can deal 481,266,036 damage after power splitting, maxing its attack, and using rollout 5 times, critting on a level 1 combi with minimized effect.
Should I just try and hit this Grimer?
Again, those moves aren't going to hit it. It resists all of them apart from Pursuit, and Pursuit's not very strong. The switch.
It's a shame.
It is a shame, but, you know, until Shucky got a lot happier, we can't really do anything with it.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how to improve happiness without an item.
You just run around a lot.
You can go to the underground.
Oh yeah, and give it haircuts and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just a Twitch thing, the thing dropping out. I thought it was something on my internet, but I guess not. Yeah, true.
Honestly, I don't even know.
This was the only episode of Daily Fun Facts with Imaginary Idiot that will ever air. Hope you enjoyed it. No, that was good. I think that is probably the most damage you can ever deal on a Pokemon move. Grimer has to be one of the least creative evolutions ever. What changed? It got more sludge? Like, what is even different? Yeah, I suppose.
It's just mud, isn't it?
Like you were saying about adding just 3 of a Pokemon together isn't really creative. It's just, oh, you just added 3 together. You're probably best off just hitting it with Return.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I just wanted to use something different to kind of. You know.
Well, Return's got more PP than anything.
I know, but it's just to make it.
You want to see
different.
something different.
I'm just sick of seeing the same thing.
Yeah. So who's got the XP share now?
Luna.
Okay, so you're keeping it on for a while then?
Yeah.
Sure.
Basically, I'm fronting Shucky because hopefully that will make them happy. Luna has the experience share because we want to get them up to level 30.
Mm-hmm. It is ages away.
And then I'm just going to swap in, you know, stuff as and when.
Karate Chop should be super effective.
That's what I was thinking.
See, super effective, 14 levels higher, and it still doesn't do that much. Togepi stats are bad.
Yeah, I know, but you know.
Special defense fell!
At least this way I don't have to keep on swapping out.
Oh yeah, true.
Plus, if I actually use them in fights, that will help its happiness.
Yeah. Horn attack suits Hitmontop. I don't think it normally gets that though. Yeah, you're right. Just having like a little horn on its forehead. Nope, switch. Yeah. Flame will and burn the spider. Kill it with fire. Ooh.
Good job I swapped out.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Sent out. Typhlosion. Oh. Wow.
Wow.
I have to say, I don't really understand why they swap out their Pokemon, but they seem to do it a lot more than like in the later games at least.
Does that make you flinch? No, it doesn't.
No,
it's
just
recoil.
Recoil, yeah. Swapping AI, that's cheating. And Water Demon says, I'm starving, I'll be back, hopefully with food. Yeah,
Bring me some.
Go and make sure you eat. Don't need you to be, you know,
Rob was going to make me
out.
a hot chocolate earlier and then didn't, so...
No, I just got you a Krispy Kreme donut instead.
Isn't he lovely? Isn't he lovely? Right, die Ariados. Maybe it knew I was going to use Flame Wheel.
And it was going to die a painful death.
And it knew Typhlosion wouldn't die to Flame Wheel.
Maybe.
Yeah, I know they are. I know.
I know! A love ball.
What's a love ball do?
I think it's if it's the opposite gender to the one you're using. Yeah, for catching the opposite gender.
Pokemon doesn't have a gender. Oh yeah, it does. Does it?
They all have genders, they just don't show up here.
That one doesn't.
Luna doesn't, yeah.
She did. Well, I'm not going down that way. I might go down that way.
I don't know if you can actually avoid going through all the...
I don't know either.
The statue beams.
Honestly, I don't even remember. It's hard to kind of like bring yourself back to like, you know, memory from ages ago. I like how Team Rocket turned into Rocker, though. That's quite funny. Like, it's almost the same, but not quite.
Not quite.
You want me to swap, don't you?
Yeah, it's just... Giga Drain is resisted, Karate Chop's resisted, Mega Horn's
Let's
resisted.
use Pharaoh. Why not? Fuck it.
Use Octazooka or something.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. So, just so fancy looking.
It's just satisfying, isn't it? What colour is it actually? Because obviously it can't...
It's usually yellow.
No, I know, but like, what's the shiny version?
What do you mean the shiny version normally?
Is it silver, like it is there?
This is the shiny version of Ampharos, yes.
Yeah, I know, but in a different... Like, in a more recent...
Oh, in the newer games, I think it gets slightly washed out, which is always disappointing.
Oh, really?
Let's go here. Play the game. So...
Keep this in.
Yeah, it gets a bit pinker. It's silvery here in Gen 2, but from Gen 3 onwards it goes pink. I don't like that.
Octazooka or should I use Giga Drain?
Do Octazooka, I think it's maybe slightly stronger.
Oh yeah. That was critical though.
No, you're right actually. Ampharos changes from bluey silver to pinky blue, and it's like, ugh. Ugh. I mean, it's great for, you know, people who like pink Pokemon, but I think the silver looks way better.
Kind of a bit babyish, the pinky blue combo, isn't it?
Pink makes sense. It is a sheep with no wool. Well, it's not no wool. The Mega Evolution gave its wool back with a majestic mane, but not to say it's got no wool.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, it's got like a fancy like hairdo and
I'm gonna
big...
beat this Tediosa to death.
Chopper chopper.
Chop you into bits with my hands, even though they're stubs. Yes, I will. Should we put in... Cagni?
Is it going to switch out to another Typhlosion?
Maybe.
A Fabio Mega Evolution, yes. The one that no one remembers, somehow, despite being an electric dragon. No, I think I remember Ampharos having a Mega Evolution, and that Mega Evolution being Electric Dragon.
I didn't remember, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Electric Dragon is just not very common, which is a shame because it's a really cool type.
It was the new one was?
It's shared with Zekrom.
Yeah.
This type version.
I'm gonna put a hen pout.
Yeah.
Not gonna be able to do this for much longer because I really have to get on the road. What's the mask collection tomorrow at 2?
Yep.
I haven't put any of the shields on the actual frame.
Another dead Typhlosion.
Mowing through these.
Well, they're not really posing much of a challenge because they're so much lower level.
But they also don't have any of the moves they should have.
Well, yeah, there's that.
They would be a lot worse if they had things like Flamethrower and stuff like that, but they just don't. Although, to be fair, I don't really use grass. I mean, I do have a grass type, but...
No grass moves on them.
No. Oh,
another Slowpoke tail.
another one.
Well, clearly, it's like Team Rocket, right?
Potions or so. Yeah, to be fair, it actually makes sense. Switch!
Intruder alert! Fire Dragon used to only be Reshiram until the turtle rolled up. A Kappa turtle. Turtonator. I meant that to just say Kappa, but okay, Twitch. Hey, Twitch knows when you're trying to be Kappa. And Mega Charizard X as well, forgot about that. Adding Dragon to any type immediately makes it at least 34% cooler.
Oh, that makes it cooler too.
The shininess makes it cool.
It's like, which was the game where you could add sparkles to your balls?
Gen 3
You could go for the whole Bajazzle.
The Pokebazzle.
Gen 4 was it, did you say?
Gen 3, I think, because they started adding contests.
But you couldn't do it in any of the other versions, could you? You couldn't do it in like the later gens.
I don't know. I'm not sure. But I think they decided to add customization to your Pokeball because it was like, hey, throw it into a contest and watch it come out and sparkle.
Yeah. It was really quite cool. You could put like love hearts or glitter and stuff like that. I remember that being really nice because then you could put it on your like favourite Pokemon.
Imagine it loves the Persian statues all over the hideout. Giovanni won't come by? Let's make the hideout covered in his pets. That just shows their dedication to worshipping Giovanni.
Dang, I failed.
And Gamer Guy says, nowadays I just put everything in luxury balls. Yeah, that's fine, but sometimes you kind of want something a little bit different. Like, if you've got a, you know, like a Jigglypuff or a Clefable or something, you might want to have like a pinky ball to go with it. Something that matches the colour scheme of the Pokemon, I think, is quite nice. But yes, luxury balls are good.
The heavy balls are quite good for a Snorlax. I always seem to put a Snorlax in a heavy ball. Like, I don't think there's ever been a game where I haven't done. What's Lucky Kiss do?
I think it confuses.
It would be pretty confusing to get kissed by a teddy bear that's alive. Can you imagine going to sleep? Ah, lovely teddy bear. Whoa!
Trying to learn Pound? Nah.
No, we're not going to learn Pound.
No.
Does that mean you're going to evolve?
No, level 30.
Oh, it was Luna that leveled up. Right, Ariados. We're going to put Feral on. I like Feral a lot. Just for this.
Imaginary Idiot says, I've always made the stupid decision of catching every Pokemon I use in a Pokeball since I'm a purist. It was awful when I needed to catch a Metang and I needed a good nature. I don't know why you'd do that to yourself, like...
What do you mean a good nature?
Like, one that increases attack rather than special attack, or...
Can you not do... Oh, poison. Okay, can you not do that with, using a Pokeball? Do you get bad abilities with it?
No, I don't think so.
Bad natures?
No, I don't think that's got anything to do with it. So, to change a Pokeball that a Pokemon is caught in, technically you can breed it out of them, so you can get the Pokeball passed down through the parents, technically.
What do you mean?
Like, if a Charizard has a luxury ball that it's caught in, and another Charizard has another luxury ball it's caught in, the baby will be born in a luxury ball in the later games.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought they just used Pokeballs.
Well, they used to, but they changed it for Gen 5 onwards?
I'm kind of stuck in Gen 3, I think.
Yeah.
That's where my brain just stopped.
We need a way to change what ball type a Pokemon is already caught in, just saying. Heavy ball, she's calling it fat. It's accurate. I know you can change the Pokeball that a baby is born in, but I want for the Pokemon itself, not the baby. Yeah, it'd be nice to do that, but at the same time, I don't think they will ever let you change the Pokeball you catch a Pokemon in, just because it'd be like, well,
you could
that's
then
releasing
swap out.
it.
You could swap out the Master Ball that way, so it would break the game. I don't really need to. Oh, I do need to do that though. Poisoned. Right. What heals poison?
You got an antidote.
Do I?
Yeah, you picked it up in Mount Mosa.
Deep freezing. We should probably buy some.
You should probably get some full heals and stack them up.
Yeah, I think that's the problem with this. Like, I wouldn't normally do.
Oh,
okay.
That teleports you out.
I thought that was the switch. Oh. Wait, do these reactivate?
They shouldn't. Once you've beaten them the first time, that should be it. Yeah.
Don't want to have to do that again. I thought that was the switch. It's not. Teleport.
To be fair, that is quite nice of them of giving you a teleport. Oh, the rival battle's coming up. Is it?
Is it?
Maybe not.
What's it? What happens if you go here?
Oh! You can catch Pokemon in here!
Oh, cool!
I did not know you could catch Pokemon in the hideout.
Oh, this evolves with...
Slowbro doesn't evolve, it's fully evolved. It's a good Pokemon.
We have Slowking as well, don't we?
No. No.
Why don't we... Oh, I haven't got my...
You haven't got your catcher?
I didn't know you could catch
No, me
Pokemon
neither.
here.
Oh yeah, you could try Giga Drain. You'll heal yourself up a bit. You'll see how much damage it does. It won't kill it.
You don't think?
No, it's a baby. Baby Pokemon.
No, I thought you meant Slowbro won't kill me.
Oh, it could do. Whoa!
Oh, fuck. Oh,
Whew.
That's okay. I'm gonna do this again.
Wow. And hope you don't crit.
If I crit, I crit. I wasn't expecting to catch anything in here anyway.
True. Ooh,
That's good.
That must be 1 HP. Must recharge!
Right, I'm gonna switch out whilst I can.
Sure.
Yeah.
Gamer Guy was not saying that when you change the type of ball for a Pokemon, you get the ball back. It was just a cosmetic change. Someone actually pointed this out, that if you took like a best of features from every Pokemon game and put it together, you'd get a great game. But instead we've got Sword and Shield. I don't know how heavy Solobo is.
I might try a lure ball, because you can catch it with a
I mean, you didn't get it with a rod, but whatever.
Yeah, but I don't think that follows. I think it's a Pokemon that you can catch with a normal
Nah. Hi, Puppy!
Just gonna keep on using that, aren't you?
Well, it's gonna run out eventually.
Should I try a heavy ball? Or should I keep it?
I don't know.
Oh, hang on, what?
It is a male. Go, Love Ball!
I love you! Nope.
Ah. Well, it must recharge.
Great ball, heavy ball.
Try Great Ball. You might want to think about getting more Great Balls after this, actually.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting to be able to catch anything here.
What about the bragging rights of catching with hard Pokeballs? Is that bragging rights? It's just luck.
Way!
You can catch a legendary in a single Pokeball, it's just a lower chance. I don't think luck is anything to brag about in life.
An attached Shelder won't let go because of the tasty flavour that oozes out of his... Ugh.
Oh, gross.
That implies something very sinister. Okay. Right.
Also, I've just realised we don't actually have ExxonMobil on the team, so we need to switch them out.
Brrrap.
Which one is this?
Right, brrrap has gone to the PC.
Brrrap. That's what you called it.
Yep, brrrap. Brrrap.
ExxonMobil.
Oh man! This is cool! There's some fucking cool Pokemon buried in here, like.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, can't escape.
Wait, what?
Can't escape.
What do you mean you can't escape?
Can't escape.
Why not?
Just said can't escape.
Oh, okay. Good.
Must be fucking fast.
I need to get a Magnemite, don't I? Magnemite? Yeah, I don't have Magnemite. Magnemite.
5 punch high attack returns to 1.
Returnal probably the best. Like I'm going to say, unless it resists return, that return is probably your best move.
It's because we're type advantage and stuff. It's the same type attack bonus.
Yes.
Oh, does that work with normal? I don't know.
Yes, it does.
It does.
Yes.
I don't even know if there's anything over here. Oh, we could have had Onyx.
Do you really want an Onyx?
We haven't got any rock type Pokemon.
We've got ExxonMobil, Rock Water. There we go. I've switched out Magnemite. Okay. When people did the getting Cosmos in Xenoblade 2 like Pimmsy did, is that something to brag about? When someone else spent 100 hours farming legendary cores to get her? Personally, I find any large variable luck inclusion in game design a design flaw, particularly if it has notable effects like that. Yeah, it kind of sucks. But it's a very popular thing in Japan to have gacha style game design in some ways. Like they even Octazooka. You might as well just hit it with Octazooka.
Jump kick is just as powerful.
No, it's not. Octazooka is more powerful.
Is it? Has it got a higher hit?
It's a rock ground Pokemon. It's 4 times effective.
Okay.
Also, fighting is based off a physical attack, but Ampharos is a special attacker.
Right. Right, Shucky's now level 31.
Trying to learn Smog.
We're not going to teach you Smog. That's not happening. Right, are you going to evolve now? Will you please evolve?
Nope. Yeah, Ampharos has 115 special attack compared to 75 normal attack, so definitely special attacker.
Honestly, wasn't expecting to be able to catch a Pokemon.
No, me neither.
That should be 4. 2 times. 4 times?
2 times. Ooh, reflect. Okay.
I think that's fine because that works on special, doesn't it?
Grass is on special, Mega Horn would have been on physical, but you're not using Mega Horn, so... Hi, buddy!
That didn't do that much last time though. And this should
no more Gear Drains left.
Is that all of them?
Yep, it's only got 5 PP.
Oh yeah, I used some before, didn't I? I might go out and heal.
Changing crits to only be 1.5 times the damage was a good change. I think they should still remove the ignoring stat changes part. That just invalidates all setup moves. I think that's why they still do that, is because otherwise people would find it too difficult to force out Pokemon with stat changes. So having crits be able to go past those stat changes makes it easier for them to deal with on a random chance. But again, if you don't like random chance, then it's like, well...
Nobody likes random chance.
But it's like, why even have an accuracy stat?
But why even have metronome then?
What makes stronger moves worse than... what makes stronger moves worse than equivalent moves that have less power?
Wrong? Is this ice?
Bug Steel. Use Flame Wheel.
Bug Steel?
Yep.
I was mistaking it for a Cloyster. Looks the same.
Use Raw, these moves exist for a reason. Yeah, but then that means that you have to kind of
Luna's getting there.
Use Pokemon that can learn them, and that can make it feel stale in the meta. So it depends on how difficult you want the meta to be. Because otherwise you just make Roar and Whirlwind and stuff like that just more prevalent and make more Pokemon learn them. I don't know. I think they say it would probably be too hard to work around. And Water Demon is back with a sandwich. I would have got actual food, but the fridge
I want a sandwich. My favourite sandwich is, you're going to think this is gross, pate. It's really pretentious.
Not the meatball Subway sandwich.
Oh, I do love... So, Subway does... Oh, do you think? Okay. Subway does this, like, meatball sandwich, and if you use the Chipotle Southwest... Is it Chipotle? I don't know. The Southwest sauce, it tastes so good, especially when they have the spicy cheese on. I used to like the honey bread, but they don't have that anymore. They don't sell that.
Do they?
No, they changed it to like 9 grain or something like that. It's a shame.
Healthier.
That's not really. They're both the sort of healthy option if you're going to choose one. The healthiest option is to get the salad and not the bread, but who the fuck does that?
Yeah.
Psychopaths do that.
Imaginary Idiot says, removing every random aspect of Pokemon would make it boring, honestly. Well, there has to be an element of risk and reward to it, right? So it's like... Like
the fact I just found a Master Ball on the floor!
Well, no, it's more like, let's say you want to kill a Pokemon, you can use Flamethrower or you can use Fire Blast. Fire Blast is more likely to kill them, but it's less accurate, so it's more likely to miss. And, you know, it's just like... What would you do? Because if Flamethrower and Fire Blast have the same accuracy, then there's no reason to ever use Flamethrower. Reaper says 11 days, and Gaming Guy's like, yes, I know what that's about. 11 days.
So excited. Hopefully we'll finish this by then.
We will not. Well, actually, no.
We're getting close, although there is the second whole
Exactly,
layer.
that's what I was thinking. We can probably, if we want to get through this before Xenoblade comes out, we either have to play more often than 3 times a week, or play for longer than we do.
Oh, either that, or if we haven't finished and Xenoblade is going to come out the next day, then we'll just stream for like the whole Sunday.
The whole Sunday?
Yeah, and we'll just skip out in the pub quiz with your cousins.
Oh, that's what we're going to do, is it? I see. When Xenoblade comes out, we're obviously still going to be waiting to receive the physical version of the game.
Which could be a problem because of the coronavirus.
Yeah,
it could
like
be delayed.
we have pre-ordered it, so it shouldn't be
Yeah, but
a
they
problem,
don't know for definite if they can get the mail out properly. Like,
Yeah,
have they
well,
said anything about it?
They have not said anything about it, but then they wouldn't because it's 11 days before it needs to be delivered, so...
Maybe we'll get it extra early. Maybe we'll send it out with like...
I don't think they will do that.
Too optimistic.
Well, the places that give you games early are like the retailers... Ooh, rock throw.
I think we had the option to learn that, didn't we?
I don't know. I don't know what... Well, we did teach it Steel Wing as a TM, so it's like...
What's better though? Rock throw's better, isn't it?
I don't know. I think Steel Wing is slightly stronger, because Rock Throw is a weaker rock move. So I think Steel Wing's better.
Okay.
Or we could go to the move Remember or something. That could work.
They're going to be able to remember the weirdest moves.
Yeah.
Oh, another one.
Mm-hmm.
I need to go back to the Pokemon Center in a minute.
Oh, yeah.
The only reason I'm doing all these grunts is just to check there were no items on the floor, but also because I think it's quite good to get Chucky, the lovers.
Yeah, I guess. The other option, like I said, is to just walk around for ages.
Imagine if they
But that
evolve
would
into
take
something
actual
really
grinding
shit.
to do.
I really hope they don't evolve into something shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we spent ages getting up to like level 50 or something, and then it just doesn't do anything.
Ooh, cool.
We're fine.
Ooh.
It's actually fine.
You can
Normally
have
I close it
inaccurate
in one.
moves. I'm not saying to remove them. I just don't like the idea of, okay, this player has set up to try and stall out, but this player hits a completely luck-based thing to ignore this setup and ruin their entire plan with no forethought or counterplay done to do so. No, you're right. That is a, that would be annoying to have that happen. What are you doing? Switch. But yeah, it's like, you just have to consider crits to be part of the game.
Well, the problem is if you don't take them to be part of the game, then you can get fucked over quite seriously.
Yeah.
They can
Like,
do double damage.
In a Nuzlocke, we have to consider crits being a possibility, and if we don't consider that and a Pokemon dies, it's because we didn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Reaper
I mean, you can still
says-
risk it, and I have quite a few times, but it's a punt. But we have some really good Pokemon that we can swap out our Pokemon. The only one that I'm not willing to ever let die is Pharaoh.
We're still not even using the Entei.
Well, that's because we're trying to see what these two Pokemon evolve into. They might evolve into something shit.
Yeah.
They could also evolve into legendaries or Mew.
They could.
Mew is a legendary, isn't it?
Mew is a legendary. Reaper says, in 4 days it will be Friday, which means I only work 5 hours. Ooh, nice.
I work 0 hours because I'm furloughed. I get paid fuck all on furlough.
Mm-hmm.
They took into account like the first 3 months, the first 2 months, which was like I had a lot of time off from for Christmas, and also and also like I was only working 2 days a week then. Yeah. So like I absolutely got fucked over completely by the furlough scheme. But at least I'm getting paid. I know some people that work for the same company that I do that aren't.
Yeah. So at least we're a bit more fortunate for that one.
But a tiny bit more fortunate. Like, oh, okay, we can get 1 takeaway a week. Like, that's pretty much it.
Imaginary Idiot says, if you got rid of critical hits, you'd get a boring, stally meta. Mega Slowbro gets shell armor and great setup moves, and fighting it is almost never fun. It depends on what you want. You can have a game over in 2 minutes or a game that lasts 30 minutes. That's entirely an opinion. Well, yeah, I don't think there'll be many children that want to play a Pokemon game competitively that takes 30 minutes for a battle.
Well, the children have got very short attention spans.
Yeah. I mean, there are other games that are like that want to be a bit more in-depth, like Temtem on the PC.
On Smash? No.
No, it's a different type.
You alright? Oh, you shitting me. I didn't even need to go, right, okay, whatever.
No.
Well, I didn't know that was going to happen.
Well,
I thought you was going to follow us around, like they do in certain games. Do I go... Oh.
Reaper says that they're working for 5 hours on Friday because today, when I was about to close IDE, the boss called me to talk about the project, which I asked him about last Wednesday. So instead of my little doubts, I now had to tell him that and show him what I did these days, and that means a 30 minutes conversation.
Check it.
Ooh, nice. So instead of finishing at 6, I finished my work at 6:30.
That's fast.
I'm glad you get to take your time off, as you should do. You should not be forced to work more than you are contractually obliged to. Gamer Guy says, that's the problem. Children don't play Pokemon past the story. Children, ironically, aren't actually the demographic for competitive Pokemon. Really, the biggest fans of Pokemon are actually older now, kind of like One Piece. The audience of One Piece is actually in its mid-20s now because the series is over 20 years old, same with Pokemon.
Well, we grew up with it.
Yeah. Like, we're playing a Crystal Randomiser and we're in our late 20s.
But you're going to say 30s, I'm like, you want to have another check. Check yourself.
No. I was debating whether to say mid-20s, but I was like, no, we can't get away with that. You got the old one doing it. Imaginary It says, I like competitive when there are interesting sets and predictions, not for turning my Pokemon into a brick wall, but that's just personal.
Oh, what does this draw do?
Increases defense.
You did a Patrick Star.
Reaper just does a 37.5-hour week. In this company, they have flexible working hours.
I used to call my Togepi's Bart because I think they look like Bart Simpson.
Because of the haircut, yeah.
Is that an
Item? Nope. Nope.
Boom. Thought that was an item. It's not. No item here. Hello, person. Oh,
the door
you
won't
can catch
open.
Voltorbs.
I think technically you can, but we've already caught something in their hideout now.
Yeah, but it's a station. It's a static
Alright, if
Pokemon.
you want to do that
Do
then.
you not think?
I don't know.
It's a static Pokemon. That's what we were doing.
Okay.
We can't catch all of them.
No, of course.
Should I use Megathorn? That should be good.
Mega Horn will be the best move against it, I think, but it's still not going to be super effective.
Isn't it grass? Or is it poison?
It's grass poison and bug resist poison. Sorry, poison resist bug.
Still does look like a pussy cup.
Mm-hmm.
You come here for the best content, guys.
Oh yes. The most mature.